What's up, squad? My name is ESO and welcome back to the channel. In this video I will be showing you the best sword that you can find in Skyrim. You actually don't need any DLC to get this weapon, and you don't need to use any crafting skills at all. It's just the best weapon because of its effect. Its effect is absolutely ridiculous. This weapon is called Windshear, and it's the best sword for legendary difficulty, and I'm going to tell you why. First off, as you can see, this weapon is enchanted with a unique enchantment, and before you ask, no, you can't disenchant it, nor can you learn its godlike enchantment any other way. But let's read its enchantment. Bash attacks made with this weapon have a chance of knocking enemies down. This description is in fact an absolute lie. A lie, I say, because that's not what the weapon does at all. Oh no! In fact, as you can see, every single swing of this weapon will stagger your enemy. You don't even need to power attack, it's just so stupid. It even staggers giants and dragons as well. You can literally just keep slapping a dragon around the face with this wonky ass sword, and they'll just keep getting staggered. They just can't do anything back to you. As you can see, when the enemy is staggered, they can't attack you and they cannot defend themselves either. So you can effectively stun lock your enemies. Even if your enemy has a shield, don't worry bro, Windshear will stagger your foe even if they're blocking. This weapon works through their block. It's so dumb. This sword is like the most broken thing ever. I mean, they say the best defense is a good offense. This sword does both really well. So if we have a look at Windshear now, it starts off with a base damage of 11, which is rather low. So if you're not using any crafting skills whatsoever and you're doing a legendary playthrough, what I suggest doing is using Windshear in your left hand and then equipping a more powerful sword like an enchanted Dragonbone or Daedric sword in your right hand. Then you can just alternate attacks. So hit the enemy with Windshear to stop them blocking or attacking and just stagger them, and then hit them with your more powerful sword to kill them faster. And then after they recover from the stagger, hit them with Windshear again, and literally just do this method repeatedly. This is undoubtedly the best combination for dual wielding characters. Just Windshear and another powerful weapon of your choice. I've left a few good suggestions in the description below. And you can of course even upgrade Windshear's damage even further at a grindstone. If you want to be especially overpowered, you can also use the restoration potion glitch to give Windshear obscene amounts of damage. As you can see in the video, I've got about 300 damage out of it, and I've got a guide on how to do this down below in the description. But to be honest, this sword is already overpowered enough without it. In fact, it's one of those swords where I think you can get a little bit bored of using it. But definitely go and try it out, because if you're struggling with a dragon on legendary difficulty or a certain boss, then this will just help you get past that boss really easily. But personally, I don't use it myself because I think it kind of makes the game a bit boring. Even when you're fighting multiple enemies, you can still stagger them all at the same time and literally just go around bopping them on the head, so none of them can do anything against you. But now let me show you how you can actually find this unique blade. It's located here on the map. Right next to Solitude, you will find the Kataraya. As you can see, this is a giant ship. This giant ship will only appear after you've started the quest, Hail Sithis, which is right at the end of the Dark Brotherhood storyline. To be honest, if you go and do that quest straight away, it will only take you a couple of hours to do, so it's not really that hard to get that far in the game. And after you've started the Hail Sithis quest, this giant ship will then appear as part of that quest. If you want a fast walkthrough on the Dark Brotherhood quest line on how to start it and how to get all the rewards for each quest, make sure you check out my guide in the description below. But the blade Windshear is located on the Kataraya, so we need to access the ship first to claim it. It's very easy to miss, you see. But don't worry if you did miss it, because you can just come back to this ship and pick it up anytime. So we're going to swim over and just board the ship at the anchor just here. So this chain took us through this little hole here. I'm not so sure how I managed to fit through it, but there you go. Now I'm going to show you how to get through this area without actually getting detected. It's quite easy to do actually, so we're just going to come around this corner and sort of follow this corridor onwards. Now there should be a guard in this room. He's not there, so we can quickly sneak on past. But basically, if there is a guard, he'll be sitting at this bar here. Wait for him to walk through that door over there, and then you should be able to sneak through this first room. Now we're going to carry on. This door has an expert lock. It is a shortcut, but we don't need to use it. That would just be a waste of lockpicks. We're going to come round this landing and past the Skyrim Imperial flag just here. And then there's actually going to be a staircase that's going to take us up to the deck level. This gets a bit harder now because we're actually going to have to kill someone. So when you come up, you should be able to take this staircase on the right hand side. So take this staircase up. It doesn't matter if you kill everyone, by the way. We're going to wait for this Imperial guy to sort of walk behind these boxes. Go into third person if you want to be able to see him without, getting detected. And I'm going to pull out my Blade of Woe and just assassinate this guy now. There we go. Didn't get the kill count, that's really annoying. But you can actually get the Pentalis Oculatus armor here as well if you're interested. But what we want to do is carefully sneak up this mast. It's at the end of the mast, and you see that tiny stick sticking out. That's Windshear. What a great hiding place for a weapon. I mean, now you can probably understand why they named it Windshear. But here we go, Windshear. So we're going to pick that up. And there we have it. We have Windshear. And it's ready to go. Look, I'll show you now. We can attack these guys and not bother doing any sneak attacks. I'm just going to savagely murder them. So look, this guy's going to attack me. I'm just going to be like, nah, brah. And then, see this guy's blocking me? I don't care. I'm just going to keep on hitting him. He can't do anything back to me because this weapon's so overpowered. You can't hit me with your bow because I have Windshear and it's fucking broken. And this guy over here, don't care. Come at me, brah. Oh my god, savage. There you go. So you've just slaughtered everyone on this ship. There's actually a bug that I should mention where sometimes you'll come to the mast and Windshear just won't be there. This is because Windshear will sometimes fall through the mast. The solution to this is very easy. Just jump into the water directly below the mast, and if you just have a search around, Windshear should be underwater just on the ground. And as I said before guys, even if you miss this weapon the first time, you can just come back at any time you like and pick it up. And if you do decide this weapon is too overpowered for you as well, you can just give it to your follower. It's definitely still useful and it makes your follower more valuable. And if you guys want to see more unique Skyrim weapon guides, make sure you smash that subscribe button and then hit the little bell icon right next to it. You will then receive notifications as soon as I release another unique weapon video here on the ESO channel. But thank you very much for watching me ESO, and I will see you guys, loyal subscribers, in the next Skyrim video guide. So have a fantastic day, and goodbye!